Astronaut Kalpana Chawla. Man has been fascinated by space, stars, planets, galaxies, and going deeper into the universe to see what lies there. Astronauts are ready to risk their lives, travel into space, collect data, do experiments, and learn new things. This thirst for knowledge about our universe runs through all age groups. Kalpana Chawla was one such woman who took her chances and inspired millions to believe in themselves and their dreams then and even now. Astronaut Kalpana Chawla was the first Indian born woman in space. Until she started school, Chawla hadn't been formally named. Her parents called her Montu, but Kalpana picked her own name from a selection when she entered education. The name Kalpana means idea or imagination. She often went by the nickname Casey in America. As a child, Kalpana developed an interest in flying after first seeing a plane at around the age of 3. She spent days visiting a local flying club with her father and showed an interest in aviation while at school. She attended Tagore Bal Niketan Senior Secondary School, Karnal. She obtained a degree in aeronautical engineering from Punjab Engineering College. When selecting the course, professors tried to discourage her, as there were limited opportunities for girls in India following this career path. However, Kalpana was adamant that this was the subject for her. After completing her engineering degrees in India, Kalpana immigrated to the United States in the 1980s and became an American citizen to continue her studies. She obtained her master's degree from the University of Texas and earned a doctorate in aerospace engineering from the University of Colorado in 1988. Kalpana began working at NASA's Ames Research Center the same year. Her work focused on understanding how air flows around an aircraft during flight and including computers into the work. In 1994, Kalpana was selected as an astronaut candidate. She trained for a year in robotics and tested software for the space shuttles. She felt passionately about providing science education opportunities for young girls in India. And during her time as an astronaut, NASA invited Kalpana's secondary school to take part in their summer space experiment program. Each year from 1998, the school sent two girls to the United Space School in America, and Kalpana would invite them into her home for an Indian dinner. Kalpana's first flight came in November 1997 aboard the Space Shuttle Columbia on flight STS-87. The shuttle made 252 orbits of the Earth in just over 2 weeks. Kalpana was a mission specialist and prime robotic arm operator for the flight. It was used to deploy a satellite called Spartan 201, which was meant to study the outer layer of the sun called the corona. However, the satellite malfunctioned and so the research could not be conducted. From the solar system, in 2000, Kalpana was selected for her second voyage into space to serve as a mission specialist on STS-107. The mission was delayed several times before finally launching on January 16, 2003. During the 16-day flight, the crew completed more than 80 experiments. The STS-107 crew tested technology to recycle water on the International Space Station, observed how insects and fish respond to spaceflight, and conducted experiments to study the sun. On the morning of February 1st, 2003, the space shuttle returned to Earth. But as it passed through Earth's atmosphere, hot gases streamed into the shuttle's wing and damaged the spaceship with overheating. All were killed. No NASA mission has been fatal since the Columbia disaster. Shortly after this unfortunate event, scientists named seven asteroids after each crew member as a celestial memorial. To make the first anniversary of the disaster, NASA also named seven hills on Mars for the lost crew. In October 2020, a commercial cargo spacecraft named after Kalpana launched to the International Space Station ISS. Northrop Grumman's Cygnus capsule was named the SS Kalpana Chawla, as it is the company's policy to dedicate their Cygnus capsules to someone who has played an important role in a human spaceflight. Kalpana Chawla was selected in honor of her prominent place in history as the first woman of Indian origin to go to space.